All right, she says mystery solved. The last couple of days, Kristen, she has been very, very nervous to bring this up to her boyfriend.
Yes, she has, because it's basically accusing his teenage daughter of stealing, and she doesn't have concrete proof. All she knows is she and her boyfriend and his son went out to dinner. Teenage daughter was being a teenage daughter and stayed at her place, and when she came back after they left, she noticed a bracelet had disappeared, and the only person who had been in her apartment was the teenage daughter. She had no idea where it could have been, what could have happened, so she immediately assumed it was her. She put up a camera in the living room, and she laid out some, as Tommy put it, teenage bait in the form of some Target gift cards. She didn't take them. However, she was caught on camera going into her bedroom. We don't know what she did in the bedroom, but she went in there and she came out. So again, still no definitive proof that she did anything.
So we've been following her each and every day, and I was trying to tell her, man, drop this thing right here, because even if you have proof and you go to this new boyfriend, he's not going to accept it. So you really, really want to tread super lightly on this thing. She went in anyway, and mystery solved, she says. Davi, you got the email?
Yep, here's the email. Thanks, guys. Mystery solved, unfortunately. I almost wish she had been stealing from me, because now I'm the worst human ever. I was gonna try to catch her with the cameras again until next week when she's at her mom's house, but until then, I didn't see anything, and I didn't want to wait that long to figure out what happened to my bracelet. The bracelet was one of my favorites, and it really was special to me. The fact that it was missing was really starting to make me angry, and I just wanted it back. I wanted to be very careful not to accuse, but I did want the bracelet back. So I casually asked if he saw her wearing my bracelet and if she maybe borrowed it. I told him I didn't mind sharing my things since we have the same style. I told him I was flattered that she would like my taste. I told him that she's welcome to borrow anything, but I'd love to wear my bracelet this weekend. His only response was just a flat denial. No, I haven't seen her with your bracelet, and I'm sure she wouldn't borrow something of yours without asking you.
Yeah.
I once again said I didn't mind, and then I'm sure she borrowed some things. He asked me how I knew. I lied and told him I had a camera in my house to watch my dogs when I'm not home, and I showed him the video of her going into my room the other night. He was angry about the cameras. He said I had an obligation to tell him that his kids were being filmed.
Yep.
I don't disagree, but at that point, I'd already lied, and I didn't want to tell him it was just a one-time thing to catch his daughter taking things from my room. And then he told me to come with him to my room. We went into my room. He opened my drawer. He looked around, and he pulled out the bracelet.
What?
Obviously, I was confused, because I knew for a fact it wasn't there the other day. He told me that he had taken the bracelet. He knew how much I loved it, and he was having a ring made to match it. He took it to a jeweler to see if they could make something for my birthday coming up. After the jeweler said that had taken their pictures and looked at it, he tried to put it back himself, but didn't have a chance with me not around. So he asked his daughter to slip it back into my drawer when we were out to dinner. Now I feel awful. I didn't accuse her of stealing, but I insisted that she was borrowing it, and I think he knew what I was really thinking there. I just hope he never tells her, and I hope he can get past the fact that I thought that in the first place. Krista.
All right, inside Bert cussed a little bit. Use the S word. Well, that's an interesting plot twist. Okay.
This is a prime example of when you use the phrase, this is why you don't assume.
No.
Okay, unpopular opinion, right? She should not have assumed, and she didn't handle it in the best of way. That is true. But if he went out of his way to sneak and take the bracelet, shouldn't it be just some little bit of understanding as to why she might have thought the bracelet was missing from his daughter?
Yes, logically, yes. I don't think this is a deal breaker, but it would be offensive. I would be offended right off the bat, because parents take this kind of thing seriously. Like, you think I would have raised a kid that I would bring into your house that would steal your jewelry? So there's slight offense going on there, but I don't think it's a deal breaker. Kristen?
I don't know, man. You didn't give my kid the benefit of the doubt, and she's never showed you any reason to believe that she would be a thief or that she would steal something.
Dang, Davi.
But he stole it. He stole it. So,
Right.
like, you can't say you think I would raise a child to steal. You stole. Yes, you would.
Technically, he did.
Yeah, but I mean,
stole it.
Yeah, but so did Robin Hood.
What? No. Robin Hood stole from the rich and gave to the poor. Get out of here with that analogy. No way.
But his was a gift. I mean, yes, he stole, but I mean, under the definition of stealing, I guess so. But he was doing it in order to give her a present.
But it was something important to her, and the fact that she looked down and noticed it was gone right away, that means it's special, and he should be completely, like, this whole argument is void. I know she shouldn't have assumed, but he can't get mad because he did steal it for a few days.
And if y'all were the only two in the house at the time that you took it, what do you expect her to think? Like, she's gonna think that one of you took it.
Right.
I mean,
Not a deal breaker. Not a deal breaker, hopefully.
Get it? The Bert Show.